Tomorrow, Sunday, rain clearing in morning but returning in evening. Southwesterly gale, turning into severe gale in exposed places in the morning and easing later.
Right before I planned to walk the Nelson Lake section on the South Island, the weather turned. Or maybe more accurately, it got iffy. I asked our Te Araroa Facebook group for advice, and it was mostly negative, to just wait. But DOC, the Department of Conservation, told me to keep walking, and you'd think they'd know something about the mountains. So I did. And I was surprised to find the weather manageable, and the group of hikers also giving it a go. Russell, Tomasz, Alessio, Kachka, and Kuba, some of the best to share this experience with.
Refer to how many kilometres an hour the wind is going. If it gets over 50 k's, it becomes gale.
Yeah, that makes...
I don't know the exact figures, but if they say it's windy, it's just sort of like this. If they say it's a gale, it's
Right.
50,
this is windy.
50
so
k's.
this is not gale.
No, this is not gale. This is just a breeze.
First it was the Traverse Sabine Saddle, which I walked alone, rocky and exposed. The sun was out, so it was only the gale force wind to contend with, wind that knocked me down on the steep descent and bent my pole.
Okay, it took me 5 today. I was a bit slow getting started, and then I got lost in a swamp. Apart from those two things.
He's going to be
I'm
our
the
leader.
leader, but there's no swamps up there.
A long day's walk took me to Blue Lake Hut below Wyo Pass. An Englishman out for a few days named Will decided to put his trust in strangers, and he gave his car keys to a group of 4 TA hikers giving up the pass. They'd meet him with his car on the other side, and that would allow him to join us on this much harder pass. To which Russell responded by making Will team leader.
He's the leader, but he doesn't even know it yet.
Does he know what he's in for?
It was a motley group of 7 leaving that morning up steep scree, then down again to get past beautiful Lake Constance, and finally straight up to the pass. 110-kilometer-per-hour winds blowing rain straight in our face. But one crunchy step at a time, and we all gained the top.
Stick together. Someone's lagging behind and struggling, but 2 of us hang back and say, we have a good option to do that.
And we were greeted by some of the most spectacular scenery to date.
But very steep, a lot steeper. So we climbed mostly with our hands.
The part that we're going to be going down?
Yeah, 100 or 200 meters was with our hands.
Yeah.
Every mountaineer says going down is the hardest part. You're tired and you can make mistakes. We were fine, even over a rock climbing portion and knee-bashing steepness that finally spit us out on a river terrace in a beautiful new hut, all our own.
Got to be quick, lots of sand flies.
How are you?
What have you done with Will?
I wouldn't have missed this section for the world, especially with friends.
He's hanging out.
Hanging out. What part of him's hanging out?
This audio narrative is supported by John Reamer and Associates, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, located in Minnesota with 30 years of experience. Thanks, John.
Wasn't that amazing?